Welcome back to the adventurers of Imperator Rkungtunch, the Scholar of Tamriel. Last episode, we accidentally the entire Empire of Tamriel and then Tiber Septim's daughter, absolutely. So, what are we doing this episode? Well, remember that plan I put forward a couple of episodes ago, and it was like, hey, we should conquer Morrowind and stuff. Well, I mean, that's still on the table, but a bit pointless at this stage, right? So, we are going to build Numidium, or we're going to carry on building Numidium. We're going to carry on with our Numidium adventures. So, what do we actually need to do? I'm going to focus on that one, because the past couple of episodes have been almost impossible to do anything with it. So, first things first, let's take a look here. So, build second Numidium, technically third, but ignore that one. So, the Barony of Sungard, we have to have an Aetherium research lab. We've done that. The Barony of Sheerpoint has an Aetherium storage vessel. Or, sorry, the Barony of Bleakwall has a storage vessel. We need the mining site in Sheerpoint and the refinery in Rkungtunch. So let's find both Sheerpoint and Rkungtunch very, very quickly. And if we don't have them, we are going to have to revoke them, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Do we not have them? Oh, man, we've inherited something. What have we inherited? I have no idea. I can't see what we've inherited. Such? Is that it? Do we have the Duchy of Suchy? We do, I see, okay. Who would like such a prestigious province as Such? Let's go ahead and load up, that one will do, right. Garin, my good friend. Such for you. Here you go. Where is it? Nice. Okay, so what was I doing? I've already forgotten. Oh yeah, that thing I was not supposed to forget was what I was doing. So we want to find, is it Sungard? Sungard. There it is, Barony of Sungard. Where are you? We do own that one. We just haven't got the building there. No, we do have the buildings. For fuck's sake, it's not Sungard. Write this down. Right, Sheerpoint and Rkungtunch. Right, Sheerpoint. Where is Sheerpoint? S-H-E-A-R. Right, Sheerpoint. It's there. We need to revoke this, or we can just build it there if he's already a Dwemer man, which he clearly is. So there you go, one Aetherium mining site for you. And then the other one was where? I don't remember. Rkungtunch. Oh, that's that one. I remember. It's called like the Crossing or something like that in Skyrim. It's a very, very small site. So I think it's where you start the whole Aetherium quest. I think it's where you find a shard of Aetherium. Don't really remember too much. So this one we will need to put to the sword. So we could always revoke it and then put it to the sword. We might be able to have free revocation because he's tribal. Rkungtunch. Other vassals minus 15. I'm going to do it. It's for Numidium. I really don't care. I think all of our vassals probably like us for the most part anyway, don't they? Let's take a look here. Oh, I guess not at all? What's wrong with you? Lordship of... Oh, he wants a load of stuff. Okay, fair enough. He doesn't have any vassals. That's fine. I accept. What does he want? He would like control of Orsine, Ornsire, Orstein and Smaug, Senalana, and Dawnmead. So Senalana, Dawnmead, and Ornsire. Okay, I can quickly send you those, my friends. So Dawnmead. It's most likely going to be the top ones, but it's not always the case. There are generally other reasons sometimes where you can't transfer the vassalage. For example, if the title's being contested, you can't transfer vassalage. So I'm being a little over-cautious with this because I don't want to fuck things up. What about you? You hate me because of... Let's start with I want Sungard. Oh. I mean, he can take it now. We built it, right? So we might as well give him that. So, Barony of Sungard, you can actually have this one back, my dude, because we don't need it anymore. Sungard, where is it? Principal. Oh my god, we've got so many duchy-level titles. That's why. Okay. So, the person who died was the guy I dumped off a load of crappy old titles that we didn't want on. So, what we ideally want to do is find somebody who's got an heir, and dump all the titles off on them instead. Because we've got a load of titles that are outside of our domain, right? But we can't destroy them, because... For what reason? Oh, because we're Gavelkind. That's why we can't destroy them. We could just change our primary title, I guess, but that's Imperial Succession. I don't think we can ever change that from, technically, Gavelkind. We could also give away some Kingdom-level titles. Man, Solstheim is our capital, though. Do we want to move away from Solstheim? I mean, it would be just so beneficial to move away to the Imperial Isle. Then we can also give Solstheim away, even though it's been our capital since the start. The Imperial Isle, 6 province holding. That's going to be tough to beat. Plus, it's already got the ruins and the other stuff already here. You know, like the White Gold Tower, etc. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Goodbye, Solstheim. You've served us well. But to be honest, Solstheim wasn't really known as a Dwemer powerhouse. Right at that big old city of Kagramez. But outside of that, it wasn't one of the main sites. It was basically just shit they put in for the DLC. So, okay. I'm going to give Solstheim away. We're going to give it away to someone trustworthy. So we're going to go to a member of House Klazthzgarlthuzn. If we can find one who's a male, who's an unlined male. Darlak. Darlak, you, my friend, my son, you get the Kingdom of Dwemerath, which apparently also includes Bleakwall. Why am I giving Bleakwall? Get out of here. Why is he also gaining that one? Oh my god, is it de jure? Oh, that's annoying. Right. Okay, I never considered that. I suppose it might be, but it's not guaranteed though, is it? No, surely not. No, it's not. I didn't think so. I don't know. It doesn't matter too much. Probably because it's our main kingdom tile. It's absolutely not. Oh, this sucks. Let me sort this out. This is going to be a pain in the ass otherwise. Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't matter anyway, because we actually can't change over from Gavelkind for both. Just for Skyrim. That's a pain. Alright, don't worry about it then. It's not a big deal. Let's just send a sacrificial vassal a load of sacrificial land. Again, preferably someone with an heir so we don't have to worry about it. And it's not going to do anything to harm us. It doesn't matter if they've got 12 different vassal titles because, you know, it doesn't make any difference. They haven't got any troops out of it or anything. So what's the, you know, it doesn't really affect us in any way at all. Right, is there anybody with any fucking kids in this realm? I know it's, oh, there we go, right, it's a dude with Thrall, but they're Imperials. Half-breeds. For the love of God. Okay, fine. Grant landed title, there you go. Take it all. Right, every single principality this guy's going to be given. So, give him that one, Grant landed title. It doesn't matter if we include lower titles at the end of the day because we have no lower titles. Like I said, they come with no land. They're just titles. Kind of sucks that we have to do this, to be honest with you, because it doesn't make really much gameplay sense, but there we go. Right, we'll give him that one. There you go. You can have this crap as well. There we go. So we've only got now the Imperial Isle and our old capital duchy there of Solstein. Nice. Okay, that's a lot better, I think. 10 out of 10. Now, the reason I wanted to give away some Kingdom level titles is because obviously some of them are going to want Kingdom level titles. That's going to be one of the reasons they dislike us. So this guy decides the Kingdom of Dwemer, wants the Barony of Arkwind. We could actually give him Arkwind now because we've already built that there, haven't we? Let me just double check. Arkwind is definitely... Oh, you know, Arkwind isn't even part of it. That's title I accidentally revoked working with the old rules for Numidium. So there you go. You can have this one, my dude. We don't want that anymore. Okay, so we should be good. Everybody should now like us. There we go. Right, we are now well liked, so it doesn't matter if we revoke this one in the end. Right, Harmigstyle, you are considering the revoke. Boom. There we go. Okay, so what we've got to do then is put this one to the sword, end conversion efforts, and then upgrade the conversion efforts. Slaughter them to the last. Harmigstyle will be Dwemer. Commander, you know what to do. Fire when ready. So that's going to hopefully flip that a lot quicker than Foreign Enclaves to Dwemer, at which point we can build our buildings. Nice. Okay, so then we've also got Shearpoint. Shearpoint we are currently building the Aetherium in. We've sent our troops over there to, you know, build it on his behalf. We can set up our... Oh, right, because we've got a load of tech points that we never had before. Okay. Almost specifically, we moved over our tech points over to the Imperial Isle, which doesn't have any tech, because it was owned by an idiot, backwards idiot Nord. Military organization, absolutely. To be honest, it's not too different to what we had already. Kingdom of Viceroyalties, that's nice. That's genuinely really nice. I didn't even think about that. So we could actually just give out the Viceroyalty of Skyrim to a kingdom here. Solitude is the traditional capital, isn't it? Sure, here you go. Grant landed title. How do we grant Viceroyalty? Can we even do that? Oh, do I need to pass the law first? Viceroyalties, kingdoms. Yeah, no, we need to do that then. So that's 3863. So in 4 years' time, we're going to go for Viceroyalties just to, again, remove that malice. Because every single vassal in Skyrim will want the Kingdom of Dwemer. So that's a -10 with all of them. So if we can just get rid of it all in one fell swoop, that's kind of nice. You can get on the council because you don't like me very much. Can you do anything else at all in terms of laws? No. Nothing at all. Okay, fine. Nothing to worry about. So the other step to building Numidium is we actually need a site to churn out the various parts, components, cogs, and steampunk power, and all the goggles necessary for our guys to cosplay in. So what we need to do is work on the... Where is it? Dwemer Foundry, that's it. So it's 173 days because we've got all those ridiculous fucking build time modifiers. This really does ruin the sort of grandiose scale of things when you've got so many modifiers. That because bear in mind, I have also unequipped all but one of those schematics too. So... Oh man, it's just, we just got too much. We've got too much to do, Chip. 8 Divines Uprising. Hrondar, don't be so hard on Avenici. Where is he? I know it's Hrongar, please. Right, so 1,000 men. Why even bother? Why even turn up at that stage? Right, let's raise some boys and then move in. Right, Ash, get out of here. There we go. We're going to Pallet Town instead. Right, is that all we need? Perfect. Okay, well, it's not a massive revolt, thank God, so we don't have to worry too much about it. It's 22,000 men. Where the hell are the... How is that 22,000 men? Am I blind? We got... There we go. That looks a bit better. How was that working out to 22,000 men before? I have no idea. Let's just all move down. Oh, we might as well got rid of those guys. I guess it's a bit late now. Sorry, team. Hire the Fighters Guild. Now we can slowly start removing all of those negative malices I picked up during the huge amount of vassal reshuffling. Also, by the way, there were people complaining at me, saying that last episode I called it the Great Imperial Purge, and there wasn't any purging. Excuse me, sir, but the literal definition of purge is to remove people forcefully, move a thing forcefully from a province, or from an area, as in to purge it. So we definitely did a purge, okay? Just because I didn't literally, you know, put him in the fucking chamber, doesn't mean it's a purge, you fucking Nazis. Am I gonna I'm going to have to edit this out. Anyway, Daedric Artifact Tinkering, we can't do anything with because we don't have any Aetherium yet. Same with the Daedric Scholar. We could hold a feast, hold a summer fair. Learn to control beast form. Let's try it again. 8 times the charm. Hello, friend. I've been appointed as your regent. What a strange way to speak to your imperator. Hello, friend. Thank you. I must resist. We failed again. I don't even know how that event is possible. I need to look that up at some stage and sort of see what is associated with it, because that seems absurd. Now, and the other thing we were doing was trying to be able to Warlord Conquest Vardenfell, so we can actually get back on track with the campaign now that we've dealt with this whole Tamriel-based distraction. Alright, let's go for the Ashlands, and let's try and fabricate a climb over there. Debase the mints. Don't think we really need to do that anymore, gonna be honest. Alright, let's move over. Lycanthropes, disgusting creatures. Let's not worry about it. Alright, what was I doing? So we want to move away from business focus, I guess, something more useful. I mean, we haven't done anything with the hunting focus. War focus would let us dual Vivek, but I feel like that's a horrible idea. Theology we've already really done, haven't we? I suppose we could go rulership for a bit. Why not? Let's go rulership. That might help out with this absolute mess of an empire we've got going on right now. So this, I remember now, was twofold, wasn't it? Not only do we have to wipe out the native Nords, but we also have to then upgrade it to a castle afterwards. We can't upgrade it to a castle without it being Dwemer and Aldmeri culture group, which is Dwemer as well, by the way. I was kind of tempted to make Dwemer separate from the other Aldmeri groups, because it doesn't really make sense that, like, the Dark Elves, who are Velothi, in inverted commas, would be considered a separate elven pantheon than, you know, what we've got. This is absolutely my favourite portrait, by the way, that we've seen in the entire game. Oh, this is a hell of a Dwemer-looking guy, huh? He wants to kidnap this random Chimer woman. Sure, why not? I won't ask why you want to capture this incapable drunkard woman. Should be a fairly easy job, though, seeing as, you know, it's not like she's going to run away, is it? So what are we missing in Alftand? Just the huge foundry. There we go. Alright, let's do it. And then we've got all but one of the things now, technically, because the other one's still building, isn't it? Stressed and depressed, nothing to worry about there. Now, I think the other focus should be building up the Imperial Isle into an absolute powerhouse of a province. Mainly because it's got this much stuff in it. You know, it can be the most powerful province in the game, assuming you build it up properly. Now, also going for provincial infrastructure and things like that would help out quite a fair amount. It's already got the maximum. Yeah, it has. Exceptional infrastructure. They've beaten me to it. So we don't even really need to worry about the tax malus, seeing as, you know, we inherited it like that. Alright, fine. So what we want to do then probably is chuck our steward overseeing construction, and then, you know, maybe do something useful with this place, seeing as the Imperials and the Nords just a drinking shack. That's what you did with one of the best provinces in the entire game, Tiber Septim. A bloody drinking shack. Great. We can play darts in between our failing economy. Good. Right, okay, so in that case, I guess we'll wait first and foremost for it to flip over to Dwemer, because there are unique buildings in this province, right? Cyrodiilic Goods Market, we've got the Restored Imperial Arena, Restored Imperial Archives. There's a lot of unique stuff to this province, which is why I said it's such a shame they didn't do anything with it. But I think we'll wait for it to convert to Dwemer first, mainly because I don't know if Dwemer have access to those buildings. Will they give a shit about an arena? I mean, there is a Dwemer Arena in Solstheim. There's literally one quest there, so I don't know whether or not... My point is, I don't know whether or not the buildings will be destroyed when we flip culture. So we're going to wait for it to convert first. We are putting them to the sword, right? We are wiping them out. No. Why am I not wiping them out? Convert province culture. Slaughter them to the last. There you go. There's your fucking purge that you guys were complaining about last episode. Nice. Good. Good work. Now, we want to keep a close eye on High Rock, because obviously making all these provinces independent basically means that High Rock's probably just going to hoover them up. How are they doing? Breton, naturally, 14,000 men. They're honestly not that powerful. This is going to be the last sort of bastion of humanity in High Rock. All the Imperials have fled over there. Obviously, you've got the Red Guard and your Breton as well. Besides that, though, there's nothing left. Like, this is basically all Dwemer. Obviously, the Cyrodiilic Empire. Oh, shit, I forgot about you guys. Okay. We have Imperial Reconquest cast a spell eye on them. Loyalist? Returning a favour to who? Him. The ill-tempered. Really? What a shocker that the ill-tempered guy would be fucking up the entire council. What does he want? Kingdom of Dwemer. Ambitious. Okay, we're going to sack him. Get out of here. Which one is he? The ill-tempered... Oh, my God. Is he an advisor as well? Well, that was a terrible choice. Advisor in the Chamord. Get out of here. Fired. We'll get ourselves a new advisor who's actually a loyalist. Right, there we go. So we do have Imperial Reconquest on everything. So that's fairly useful. Alabaster. So he's got a lot of stuff, huh? Kajay? Imperial Reconquest. That's not ours, though. None of this is default Imperial provinces. This is like the Rim is, part of Elsewhere. That was actually where the first Numidium was built, by the way. Or housed, I should say. In the province of Rimmen. So that'd be kind of a cool one to get. Although, I don't know why we've got this. Oh my God, we could just conquest his remaining provinces in Cyrodiil. Or Morrowind. We could take that back. Or Valenwood, which is pointless. It's saying we can't get Elsewhere, but unless we get a duchy there first, I guess we can't. Are we close to having any Elsewhere duchies? It's all under Nivernais. This is so confusing. Rise, my centurions! Rise from your grave! Seeing as it was, you know, me that disbanded them. This might take a while. My god, honestly, I was going to say Bethesda, add a fucking button that, you know, makes it, you just be able to buy them up to your maximum retinue cap, because this is absurd. What do you mean you mix and max retinues to make them to give them the most advantage? And yeah, I know it's paradox as well. That was my point. That's why I didn't say Bethesda, add a button. Okay, this is pretty ridiculous. But this is going to be a pretty hefty retinue. Bear in mind, this is all... It's not going to be 8,000 Centurions. There's no way in fuck anyone will be able to stop that. It could have been a little rebalancing, I guess. Are you guys retinues as well? Those were the last surviving retinues. 50 Centurions, I guess. Yeah, they are Centurion retinue. Alright, come back then. My god, what a mess this is. You're able to assist our less good users. I mean, we could actually help out for once. We're going to help out this guy, who's an idiot. Should we offer them finance and resources? They will learn from the best there is, which give us learning -4. We'll just give them finance. Oh, we can't afford it. Sure, they will learn from the best there is. There you go, and he gains 1 learning, because Rkungtunch himself taught him how to be a less shitty architect. Fantastic. Right, let's merge those together. Society's doing very good. 93% influence, 55,000 innovation. Is obviously, you know, if this society had existed since the start of the game, we probably wouldn't have this much. Also, probably sort of skewed a little bit by the fact that we have 37 learning and we're 400 years old. So we're waiting for our other... Was someone vassal of mine just make a kingdom? Did I read that right? He did. King of what? Chaden? It's the King of Chadenhall. Fine. Whatever. That's okay. You know what? If you want more vassals on you, that's... I wanted to go out kingdoms anyway, so I'm not going to complain about that too much. What I wanted to check is whether there are other also extremely powerful characters kicking around in the world. I assume Diviath Fear is still alive. Diviath Fear. Reaper Champion. These are in the Soul Cairns. We don't really care about these guys. Yagrum Bagan, the last surviving first-generation Dwemer, still exists. 3,858 years old. Has stomach rot. He also has Corpus, which I feel is more point working out there, or more worth pointing out. Infirm. And there he is. Sarah Diviath Fear. I can never say his name, no matter how many times he said it in-game. Bedridden, secluded with courtiers. Yeah, that seems about right. Man, it's a shame we can't invite him to court. What is he a worshipper of? Oh, I'm Civi. It's a real shame we can't bring him to court, huh? Like the original Dwemer. False religion. What, because we don't worship Alm Civi? That doesn't make any fucking sense. What if we buy a favor? He's incapable. Man, that really sucks that the original Dwemer just won't have anything to do with us. His people came back, and he's like, oh yeah, 15 opinion, whatever. Then, of course, we've got Divaith Fear there. And his, I assume, his clone wives, who are also going to be, yeah, thousands and thousands of years old. Besides that, Vivek, there are those, the Great Crone and the Hagraven, and that's basically it, to be honest with you. That's really it in terms of powerful characters that exist. We've got the Soul Cairn, just everybody in Morrowind, basically. And then we've got Spy Master. Why are you so old? Spy Master of where? The Spirit Wardens. Oh, so these are people out in... That's somebody out in... Oh, yeah, all of these people are going to be out in the various Daedric realms. You've got, of course, Slode as well, who are just long-lived, very long-lived beyond your regular sort of elven lifespan. You've got 510-year-old Khajiit. Immortal Khajiit. What? Who is this guy? Is he an actual character from lore? I have no idea. Weird. And then, of course, Rkungtunch, and then a 400-year-old dude as well. Master Mage, he must have magicked himself immortal. Wow, that's very impressive. Hey, there we go. Just Alftand this time, unfortunately. What do we get? Dwarven Sword. That seems appropriate, right? Speaking of which, Alftand has got to be finished now with all its upgrades. It absolutely is, because we can build something else. There it is. Huge Dwemer Foundry. Garrison, Land Organization, Light Infantry, Heavy Infantry, Archers, Levy Reinforcement Rate plus 50%, and Morale of Armies plus 12.5%. Alftand is absolute powerhouse, but obviously it has a big old foundry just churning out loads of automatons there. How are we looking at in... We're just waiting for these provinces to purge now. We've got to just sit on our laurels for a bit, rest on our laurels. Destroy the Principality of... Oh, nice. You can actually destroy those titles that I threw at him. Okay, so those are quickly going to get filtered out of the realm, thank God. Or do we want to make another one? No, I think I'm good. I think I'm alright. The County of Double Cross, ironically enough, is converted to the Dwemer faith. Okay, that's incredible. How are we looking? So we're actually doing very, very well. It's been a much quicker conversion than I thought. It's a shame about, you know, the promises that we actually want to convert. What about culture? Culture's looking pretty good as well. It's basically a big argument between Dwemer and Nord, basically across the world, because obviously Type Septim being a Nord influenced the culture of Tamriel quite heavily. So this is going to take a little bit of undoing, but obviously the Colovians have been massively displaced at this stage. It's going to be interesting to see what High Rock and Hammerfell look like when this is all said and done. Prince Dalak of Tamriel, my heir? Why is it not him? Oh, that's annoying. Why have you not? Why can't we designate you? Oh, I guess people are voting for Dalak. Oh, God, our other main son has actually been willful and indolent, which is terrible. Fine, get ambitious. I mean, they may both come out pretty good anyway. So we'll, oh god, gluttonous. Shit. We're gonna have to keep a close eye on this. It might be time for my wife to die. Bear in mind, she's soaking up all the votes because she's an adult and she's also a ruler, so it's gonna get a lot of prestige as well. Maybe when my son turns of age, they might vote in favor of him. Like, this is the guy we're voting for right now, and the only reason he's my heir is because I guess he's winning a, yeah, like Natty Cognati Gavelkind, he's winning on that one. We will flip these over as soon as we can. We need to not have a negative opinion, and we need to be reigning at peace, or reigning for 10 years. How long's it been since we grabbed Cyrodiil? Let's go, history. We grabbed it, 3845. I mean, that is over 10 years. So, wait, 3845, and it's 3862. Why the fuck can we not change that? What do you want about? Need to reign for 10 years. What do you want about? We have reigned for 10 years. We've reigned for like 17 years, my dude. Seniority. What? Okay. Oh, maybe it's our primary title we have to have reigned for 10 years of. So, I'll just assume that's the case. So that's 3858. So it's going to be another 6 years yet. Oh, that's kind of annoying. There we go. That's what we were after. The Massacre of the Locals of the Imperial Isle have been complete. And we gained the trait Just. Of course we do. Ruling from your court has increased your sense of justice by wiping out all the last men, women, and children of the Imperial fucking Isle. Resettle province. There we go. Half year's income, small price to pay. There you go. Alright, whatever. It's obviously money that we're not spending on our retinue right now, seeing that that's fairly expensive. Turns out Centurion's quite expensive to buy and quite expensive to upkeep as well. Oh shit, I built some Techno Mages then. Not that it really matters. Techno Mage, definitely the type of guys that will wear goggles to raves. Let's go for... So we can build... Oh, look at that. Restored Imperial Arena, Cyrodiil at Goods Market. We do have access to all of the unique buildings. Restored Imperial Archives. That's cool. That's what I was worried about. Bureau of Taxation. Renovated Outer Wall. We've got so much to do here. This is going to be an absolute powerhouse when we can build this province up. And there we go. Harmagstall quickly follows. It's because we're so just, you see. They were just willing to leave. They fell on our swords. It wasn't... We know... Imperials, what are they? Resettle province. Let's go for... things must happen naturally. Yeah, whatever. So we want to upgrade this to a castle. That's going to cost us just 500 gold, and then we've got everything else. One of these must be true. Capital holding is castle. Yeah, so all we need to do is just get the 500 gold. Can we ransom? We can't ransom anybody. We could take a loan, but obviously I'm not going to do that. What we could do is very quickly just lower the retinue reinforcement rate. All right, there we go. And then we go back to, where is it? Harmagstall. Terrible name. Right, convert to castle. Boom. Then if we go here, somewhere should be Aetherium Refinery. Incredible. Burn the Apostate. 540 gold, and then we're basically done. Oh, God, don't become a known like... Come on, just I've got everyone back on board again after that massive, massive issue we had last time. Right, oversee construction here. Then we'll move back to the Imperial City and get that place turned into an absolute powerhouse. Sure, burn them all. Whatever. There's enough Dwemer to go around at this point, I think. Darlak is a master mage. Impressive stuff. And he's also just. Oh, wow. My other son... Oh, shit, I didn't train him in mage. He came out a great commander. Maybe we actually want to play as this guy, then. What's the difference? So the other kid was a genius. Ah, that sucks. That really, really sucks. Okay, open spellbook. I guess we'll just go for this guy instead then, huh? Beautify, strengthen, improve body. So let's strengthen him to start off with. Give him the strength to rival the Warlords of Old. So now he has the strong trait, and I assume we can hit him with another one as well. Oh, we actually can't. Wait, do we really not have that much mana? 33 out of... No, we don't. Okay, fair enough then. Why don't we try voting him in instead? Maybe they'll be more in favor of him than my... Oh, shit. Now nobody wants to vote for him. Of course they don't. What if we vote for him? How about now? Yeah, okay, that's good. That's looking pretty nice. Hey, there we go. That's good. Sigh, I will pay. Try and gain just. Alright, oh, we've already got it, I guess. We'll just try and keep just. Diligent, though. And Steward. There we go. Stewardship +2. That's really, really good. More to the point, Prince Darlak of Tamriel is now online to be... Or in charge of being inherited. In line to be inheriting everything. Kingdom of Cyrodiil. Because of Gavelkind, we need to really sort out all these Gavelkind titles, huh? I might even give away Solstheim, and I might also give away Skyrim as well, just based on the fact that it's a moot anyway. So they're just going to vote for whoever the hell they want, and there's nothing we can really do to influence it. It's when we die, you know, it's most likely not going to be ours. Okay, here we go. 255 days. This is the final piece to the Aetherium puzzle. So this is going to allow us to get Aetherium, and as we've seen Aetherium, or well, we haven't seen it yet, but as I've talked about before, Aetherium we can use in a multiple of different ways, improving artifacts primarily, but it can also be used as a power source for Numidium, so that's something we can work on as well. Now, bear in mind, we're not just going to, next episode, we're not just going to be able to press that button, and Numidium's not just going to spring up. It is a long old event chain. And it's very costly. Like I said, it's like when you go and search for an artifact. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. It's like when you search for an artifact, you know, you might have to give up some scholars or give up a spy network or, you know, lower your castle tax or whatever. It's going to have things associated with that, so it's not just a case of a rich ruler being able to build Numidium very easily. There are other costs associated with it, vassal opinion malices, that type of thing. So, big old event chain. Got that hopefully coming up next time. Not today, so that's going to be pretty hefty. Now, let's test out our Centurions. Let's see if they're combat ready. I mean, they are, because they're gigantic, what, like 20-foot Centurions. Right, let's go Yartmin, Janago. Let's go. This is going to be interesting. I'm interested in how many losses we're going to... Oh, for the love of God. This was supposed to be a field test. How can we test it when we've got these unexpected variables? All right, I'm interested in how many troops we lose versus how many they lose. So 1,273. Well, how many of those were our retinues, though? It's kind of... Well, I guess any heavy infantry for the most part. So these ones we can more or less discredit. Not a great test, I'll be honest, mainly because they fucked it up. Oh, no. Prior Hafjord died in battle. Everyone, F's in chat for Prior Hagfjord. Thank you for your war. Oh, that was a good war. Boom. All right. That was the 6th Imperial 8 Divines Revolt. So as you can tell, it's going pretty well, seeing as we've had a few of those. It's always Nordic 8 Divine Revolts beyond that. So, please be done. Oh, there it is. Boom. Aetherium Refinery done. Is that everything? What have we got? Baron of Sheerpoint has cultured Dwemer. Oh shit, it also needs to be Dwemer. Wait, what? Who are you? Who are you people? Get the fuck out of here. What have they done this for? Oh my god, so now I'm going to piss off my vassal to take everything back. Just kill him. Assassinate and then revoke it from the woman above him. Right, sweet mother, sweet mother. Right, he's dead, thank fuck. Revoke title. Bloody Nords. Get out of here. Sheerpoint is mine. Thank you. How can you kick me out of what is mine? Second Numidium. We do not have character modifier Aetherium research complete. Oh yeah, there's also that which we've got to do. Kind of makes sense. So we can now be offered a mission by the society, which is look into and research Aetherium. I'm probably just going to add a decision under the Guildhall decisions, because it wouldn't make sense if they would just randomly offer it. Once you've got all the sites, I think you should be able to just trigger it, given the amount of work you put in. So I'll probably make a decision, just so that we can launch that event. And then, like I said, that will allow us to make some new artifacts. It allows us to do some other things, build the Aetherium stuff from the base game as well. And then, Numidium. The music is so appropriate, but it's kind of a bit pointless, because we actually can't do anything with it still. What about the Imperial Isle? Is it worth... Oh, you know what? We need to go to war with this dude next time. I always forget about you down here. Because he's nothing, and he'll always be nothing. But more importantly, let's flesh out the last of our armies here. There we go. Okay, that's all the Centurions. Full reinforcement. Bring them to the Imperial Isle. Merge them. I've been inheriting so many titles, for the love of God. Just have... This is why the Dwemer went extinct. They're like pandas. They just won't have any kids. We're going to leave that one here for today. Let's pretend I haven't already recorded this once. My God, all of those names I've got to say again. Help me. A big thank you to the following big old list of names. Thank you to Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Haydog, Atmosis, Sidini, Tim Bragg, Gray, Lolrus, Crosis, Vacuous Backers, Josh Lindeen, Tesla, Michael Muller, Mora, Jacob Alexander Fenton, Palvis Presley, Asuna Kirito, Conspired T, Jimbo, Orksville, Facundo Vasquez, Tom Terry 18, Average Gamer 419, Escape, Zazie 7011, Daniel Faust, and Eric B. Thank you all for supporting the TNT levels on Patreon. Thank you for keeping the channel going alive and uncensored. And a big thank you as well to Sherry, Sidini, Andrew Wilson, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Euphrates, Ice the Great, Jack Allen, Wolfie, James Barnes, Best Backs, Panther Pearl, Gabriel Van Der, Luana Thomas, Nathan Flores, The Sage, Joran DeVries, Hedge Dubai, Eric Kira, Don, Crazy Pat, Alpscuff, Duncan 7, Zach McDougall, Joseph Beer, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Chris, Seth All the Swede, Third Astro, Nick, Will Wade, Hancock, Noah Gallimore, French Brandon, The Insane Pickle, Adam Person, John Holland, Zico, Jay Lara, Peter, and Justin Plonk. Oh my God. Please have recorded this time. We're free. We're free. Oh my God. I need to lie down.